Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So the Los Angeles Clippers breakup has officially begun because head coach Doc Rivers is out as the head coach of the Clippers, man. He got his bags packed and he is now looking for another job, or maybe he'll take some time off. We're not quite sure what's going to happen with Doc Rivers, but we do know he will not be on the sidelines of the Clippers games in the upcoming season. Now, the Clippers, a very, very disappointing playoffs. Really, they struggled against the Dallas Mavericks, then, of course, ultimately end up losing in round 2 to the Denver Nuggets, a team that had championship aspirations. Did not put everything together, man. They didn't look as good as we thought they should be looking, and things are going to have to change for the Clippers. Now, I said that I do feel like there will be a time where the Clippers break up. Now, whether it's this offseason or next offseason, I wasn't sure. Did you give them one more season to try to put everything together, come back, and hopefully be stronger and better and then run it again? Or do you break things up because things are going to be a little bit more difficult in the West, especially with the Golden State Warriors, coming back to full health? You would assume they'll get a little bit better in the offseason as well. You have other teams that are going to try to make different pushes and changes. You definitely needed to figure something out. On top of that, you only have 1 year left on the deal for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. You have no salary cap space to really make a lot of moves in free agency. You have to then try to shore up and make sure you bring in some of your own free agents so they don't leave. You don't want Montrezl Harrell to leave, go to another team. Players like that, man. So you have a lot of stuff that you have to kind of worry about, really. And then the consideration of, do you move from a Paul George? Of course, Kawhi Leonard is an untouchable, but we heard that's the only untouchable with the Clippers. Do you move a Paul George? But if you move Paul George, you're not getting anything close in return to what you gave up for Paul George. So now are you stuck? So you're looking around saying, we need to make a change, but we really can't do much with the roster. What can we change? Of course, the head coach, and that's Doc Rivers, and I think that is why he is out with the Clippers. And things are going to become more interesting, right? Because assistant coach Ty Lue, he has a head coaching interview with the Philadelphia 76ers. Today is Monday, on Tuesday. So I feel like maybe the Sixers caught wind of it and they moved up the interview with Ty Lue, hoping that we could, take him away, because the Clippers probably will look at a Ty Lue as a real candidate to be the next head coach of the team. So the Clippers are like, the 76ers are like, yo, we got to move this interview up. We got to make sure we get Ty Lue here in Philly, so that way he's not negotiating no deals with the Clippers, and maybe we could try to steal him away from the Clippers. So it's going to be interesting to see who the next head coach is, or what the Clippers end up doing, especially with that roster. Like I said, they're kind of stuck. They are kind of stuck in that space where there's not much you can do but move on from your head coach. And for Doc Rivers, I do think it was just time to go. Like I said before, I think you needed another voice, just because, not saying he's a terrible coach, but you kind of, we've been through this Doc Rivers era with the Clippers, and they never got, past the second round, even when they had teams that we thought could, potentially make it to the conference final. So we'll see what the Clippers end up doing. And we'll ultimately see if they could, pull off some type of trade. If they could do something to improve this roster, it looks like they're probably going to bring everybody back with a new head coach and see if that changes anything. But you guys let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the comment section below. Is Doc Rivers done? Is he going to get another head coaching job some point this year? Do you see him taking a year or two off? Who do you think is going to be the next Clippers coach? Will it be Ty Lue? Will it be somebody else? Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.